Hello and welcome to Plus TV Africa. I'm Lakwe Banjo with the news update. Amnesty International says the Senate's decision to investigate its reports against the Nigerian military is a sign of hope for victims seeking justice. Amnesty International's country director, Osai Ojigo, said the Nigerian military has fallen back into its usual antagonistic tactics of denials instead of addressing the issues raised in the report. Ojigo remarks that the Nigerian military has resorted to threats, bullying and slander to discredit the organization. On May the 21st, Amnesty International released a report titled "They Betrayed Us," which documented alleged sexual violence against starving women and girls. The report stated that the women and girls had been detained in satellite camps under the control of Nigeria's soldiers and the militias. Today is World Ocean Day, and in 2018, the ocean is more at risk than it has ever been. Our correspondents Irene Ubani and Susan Jasper sent in this report.
It's a sunny afternoon. The tides are really heavy here. We're at the Atlantic Ocean, and most importantly, it is the World Ocean Day.
Today has been set aside by the United Nations to celebrate the ocean, appreciate all its benefits to humans, and also take a look at some of the human practices that affect our ocean negatively.
The ocean consists of 71% of the Earth's space, which simply means taking good care of the ocean is as important as taking care of the Earth. For some people, they'll rather come to the beach side to relax, while others would rather go surfing, fishing, and so on. However, there are a couple of man-made threatening activities that are endangering our ocean ways. Some of them include
overfishing, which is on the top of the list. Alongside that, we have oil spillage and dumping of chemicals in our ocean.
According to researchers, by 2050, there'll be more PET bottles and plastics floating on the ocean than fishes. Very important that we properly dispose of PET bottles and control other human-related activities that are endangering our ocean ways.
Susan Jasper and Irene Ubani reporting for Plus TV Africa.
On the foreign scene, as the Malian elections draw closer, thousands of Malians have marched through Bamako against long-serving President Ibrahim Keita. Only last week, protests against 5 years of failed governance and abject poverty were interrupted by the riot police, who fired tear gas and used violence. This time, though, the Malians seemed resilient in their cause and have been seen blowing horns and waving the national flag throughout Friday. Tiebile Drame, who is an opposition leader, has been quoted as saying that the people of Mali want change. Keita, who came into power in 2013 after winning a landslide victory, now wants to run for second term. David Douglas Duncan, the photographer that helped in changing the role of war photography by exposing the anguish of soldiers in Korea and Vietnam, has died at the age of 102. According to Jean-Francois Leroy, director of the Visa pour Limoges Photography Festival, he died on Thursday in a French hospital following complications from a lung infection. Duncan's most significant work was as a combat photographer. In place of portraying soldiers as heroes, he depicted them as ordinary humans, tortured or brave on the battlefield, fatigued or fearful behind the scenes. In business, the new Air Namibia is set to launch the Windhoek-Lagos-Accra return route from June 29, 2018. Mr. Mandy Sampson, the acting managing director of the airline, said that the airline aims at bridging the gap by connecting Southern Africa with West Africa in less than 6 hours. The service will run on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 4 times a week. The regional inbound and outbound flights are to connect West Africa via Windhoek to Cape Town, Lusaka, Luanda, Durban, Harare, Victoria Falls, Gaborone, Walvis Bay and Johannesburg. Air Namibia is making its comeback to West Africa after leaving in 2013, citing low traffic as the reason for not sustaining the route to Accra. And finally, in entertainment, root rock reggae icon Bob Marley is getting a biopic. Ziggy Marley, the legend's son, has teamed up with Paramount Pictures to make the movie happen. Bob Marley was known for his incisive and revolutionary reggae lyrics and rhythm, with hit tracks like Get Up, Stand Up, No Woman, No Cry, and The Redemption Song. The movie will capture the history and the story of the icon, who died from cancer at the age of 36 in 1981. His rise at the Jamaica's Trenchtown to superstardom in the 1970s and more. That concludes the news update at this hour. I'm Lakwe Banjo. Do have a good evening.